save it as, oops, where did it go? Okay, I want to save it as circle. You might want to save it as circle with your name on it, because there are different laptops being given to people, and hopefully you'll get the same one back if we do this on another day. So let's say circle med. Okay, then go save it. Let's make sure it is saved. So let's go. I guess I don't know how to get. Let me go get the keyboard. I want to see what the desktop looks like. So let's do Windows D, and should see a file called circle med. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. All right. So that worked out fine. Let's go back, and now we can close this if you want, or just go ahead and open a new sketch. And let's go bring up a grid, show grid. Okay, and I want to graph a function, and the function that I'm going to start out with is going to be y equals x squared. So I've got new function and x squared, so x squared. There's your function. Okay, if I want to change the color of it and the style as well, I can go into display, change its width to thick, change the color to be red, let's say. Okay, and you can change the size of this. That's not quite red, but well, whatever, it stands out from the other lines. You can change the size of this by changing the axis. Okay, you can drag it up and down as well, so you can see what it looks like and get a better feel for what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to kind of expand this a little bit more, and let's say I want to deposit 2 points on here. Okay, so here's my let's say my first point, here's my second point, and I'm going to go label them. Okay, so I'm going to go label them. So here's my point A. Unfortunately, the style doesn't stick. Okay, it's kind of sad about that. So I want to make this bold, make it 16 big, and it's right there. Okay. And then what I want to do is label the other point. Make it bold, make it 16, and there's my point B. Okay, so remember what we saw earlier, secant was a line that really goes through a circle and connects 2 points. Now in the context of functions, the segment AB is a secant. It's not a ray, but it's a segment. Okay, so let's go construct a segment between A and B. So you can see that the point B is already highlighted. I'm going to go highlight A, and then go in my construct menu, and I should see construct segment. Okay, right there. There's my segment. Do you want to change the color on that? Let's go ahead and change the color on this. Okay, so I'm going to make this truly red. Okay, I don't quite like the closeness of that graph, so I'm going to expand this even more. Okay, so that it doesn't stand out too close to the graph itself, okay, the function itself. So what I want to do is I want to really explore the slope of this secant. So remember, in order to get the slope of the secant, I need to be able to have a rise and a run. So in order to do that, I first of all need horizontal and vertical lines that go through B and A. Okay, so let's go ahead and select the point B, select my horizontal axis, and go to construct and draw a parallel line. Right, there's my parallel line. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to select A, and I can go ahead and select the x-axis if I want, except this time it's going to be a perpendicular line. Okay, and go construct perpendicular line. So those are going to kind of define my rise over run stuff. Okay. All right. I don't like these to be erased. I just want the rise and the run. So I'm going to find the intersection of these two lines. Okay, so choose that and that. And I'm going to construct an intersection point. And there's my intersection. I can now go ahead and hide these lines. Okay, so don't delete them, because if you do, you'll delete the intersection point as well. So go hide them, and I can go display and hide lines. So the point stays. Okay, and let's go label that point C. Make it bold so it stands out. God, I feel like being on TV here, except I'm not doing a cooking show, unfortunately. It'd be nice to do a cooking show. Do kind of Emerald's Bam Bam stuff. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to draw my rise. So here's my rise segment. So connect those two, construct segment. Let's color it something else. I'm going to color it kind of this blue. Okay, and then draw this segment and color it green, let's say. Hopefully that stands out and you can see it. Okay, so that's my rise and that's my run. Okay, blue is my rise and the green is my my run. Okay, let's move this guy out here so it stands nicely. Okay, so remember what we want to do is investigate the slope of AB. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. You can go select the segment blue, go to measure, and should give you the option of measuring the length. Okay, there it is. Okay. Then what you're going to do is measure the green length. Go select that, measure that, and gives you the length. And now if you want to do the slope, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to go calculate, okay, and it's going to be the slope, and you're going to go select the, let me see if I remember this right. Okay, I need to stop this and go review this and then start over again. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to calculate the ratio of AC to BC. So you're going to go measure CA by clicking on that item. Then you're going to do a division. Okay, and you're going to divide by that and go hit OK. So now you can see that as you drag this point, okay, as you drag this point, everything changes automatically. Those ratios change automatically. Okay, so what we're trying to do is investigate what's happening to the slope of this secant, okay, as the point A becomes closer and closer and closer to B. Okay, remember in the pre-calculus notation, this guy here was called H. I expect to have the keyboard come up here, but it's not letting me do that. Yeah, okay, right, got that. Right, so that's H, and on this side here, we will call this let's go and highlight that.